Hello everyone, I'm Symes, and with me as usual is Robin.
Hello there.
And I've zoomed out the map enough to encompass all of our holdings, which means I have to zoom out a fair bit because I have this one all the way over here on the left. Welcome to EU4, everybody who's watching. Hello.
Hello, watching people.
Hello, watching people. Yes, so last week, Robin ate most of Morocco and all of Tlemcen.
With fava beans and nice Chianti.
Devoured them. And I found America. Very exciting. Found America and started planting colonies on it. I want to plant colonies on America very, very quickly so I can have it all. It's very important.
Before anyone else gets there.
That's right, I must have all of it before anyone else arrives. And I was just thinking of weird things because, like down the coast, down the northeast coast here, there's the provinces, the usual provinces are just on the coast because the rest of it's like icy wasteland. So it's only as you get a bit further south that you start to get more provinces inland. So you start thinking about, well, how do I block people from getting a foothold? I have to take coastal provinces on all of the places where there are provinces further inland so they can't get past without having a war and other stupid ideas like that. Meanwhile, over here, Robin's going, Tunas looks a bit tasty.
Yeah.
Oh, and I had a thought. Because you're still kind of low on cash and therefore low on troops, maybe I could move an army down there and without any expectations of territorial gain. But if you include me in the war, then my army can join in.
Well, we could have a go at Aragon then if you want.
We could do that as well. Aragon's a bit, possibly a bit tougher allied as they are with Austria.
It's true, and the Papal State.
Yeah, they've got Papal States. Well, Papal State's just a jerk, but Austria can.
If you want to stomp through Tunis, I have got some rebels popping up very soon, which I have to deal with first.
Deal with that as well. Yes. Yeah. So. Oh, I thought Hungary was in a personal union under Austria, but they're not. So that makes Austria not quite so scary.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you wanted to go after Aragon, I would certainly help you with that anyway. Just, let me know when the plan is, or when you want to do it, or rather, let me know in advance that you are planning to do it, and I shall move some troops down into Castile. Or at least into France, put them in Bordeaux or something, so that they can be in the area.
Yeah, I've got a couple of rebel groups popping up in a moment.
Yes.
Because one's at 80%, and I'm not going to handle them. It's just waste. I'll just kill them.
Yeah, all right. But if you want help, if you want an army to help you in Tunis as well, I'll start shifting them down there.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I've just got transports sitting idle, and armies sitting idle as well.
Yeah.
So let's move my transport fleet around here. And yeah, all right. Let's get rolling then, I suppose.
Yep, let's rumble. My lad's going to head down to Sousse because sooner or later, they can have a.
I'm also going to keep on explorating over here. This looks like a nation of some sort. I don't know whose it is, but we'll find out in a minute. It's Mohawk. It's the Iroquois nation.
Discovery spread. Santa Tech, Rio Grande.
No, Portugal's dropped Aragon's arrival and sent Tunis instead. Probably because well, Tunis. I don't know how powerful Tunis is. I thought Aragon was more powerful, but
I didn't think Tunis was that powerful.
I don't know exactly how the AI decides these things.
Well, I think I had some ships coming.
Oh, they could just have swapped. I mean, maybe they're friendly with Aragon now.
Alright, yeah, I have some ships.
So I've got.
France is stooging around on my border a little bit. Oh no, they're just making ships.
Killed some natives. And how's Cape Ray doing? 653 settlers. That's alright. Killed some more natives. So I'm just wandering into these like uncolonized provinces where some natives live, and they're going, "Oh, we don't like you." Going, "I don't care. I've got 4,000 well-trained men."
Die.
So yeah. I mean, being at half morale is helping, but eventually you get to the stage where you don't actually need them to have any very high morale at all.
Yeah.
Legitimacy
I'm trying to work out what my
earned.
ships are.
Grant 10 legitimacy. More tax. I'm taking that.
How do you get your list of your army units currently? I guess it's in the army icon. Military. Nope.
Your current total armed forces thing.
I'm just trying to find where my units are, my boats. I was wanting to jump.
Oh, well, they're not. They should be in the navies in the outline. They're on the right-hand side.
Rebel factions, armies, merchants.
Like, if you don't have a navies there, you might not have any boats left. But I thought you did.
I'm building. Yeah, I thought I did as well. I'm building lots of ships.
Yeah, they don't show up until they're built, though.
Ah,
If you go to the
scrolling down a bit, I still don't have any.
if you go to the production interface for boats, then it will show you where you're building them.
Yeah.
But you may not have any navies at all if they're not showing up in the outliner.
No, it looks like they've all got sunk.
Yeah, left them out
That's
in the
not good.
ocean.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Never mind. Carry on.
Not enormously important. Helpful when sieging coastal provinces, but not like the worst thing ever.
No. Well, I need them. I'm going to get some so I can protect.
Yes, you need to protect trade.
Yeah. That's what they're really there for.
That's what you need them for.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had if you had a decent income, which we still don't, you need to sort that out, but then adding a couple of heavy ships to your trade protecting fleet will probably enhance their survivability quite a lot.
Yeah.
Naval improvements or naval disarmament? Naval improvements, I would think. Yeah. I mean, my ships get more expensive, but I get better things as well, so... I'm not going to disarm my navy, what madness is that? Right, Shetland's 80% done with being converted back to Catholic. Now I have to have another debate in Parliament. Culture conversion costs? No. Development costs, advisor costs, blah. These are all rubbish. I don't want to push any of these issues through Parliament. They're all useless. Or at least I don't think they're very useful to me right now. Fine, I'll try and get the one that gives cheaper fort maintenance, because at least that saves me money. Nobody wants that. So, great. I will give you 5 legitimacy for that. 16 military power, I suppose. Spend some Pope influence on that one.
Pope?
Yeah. I still need one more. I'll have to spend the Diplo, I think. No, I'll just the 5-day attrition. Right. Speaking of Pope. No, I can't levy another church tax just yet. I do have the points for it, but obviously there's still happening.
Yeah.
So, I continue my exploration of North America. The Iroquois nation is quite large. They've got at least 4 provinces that I can see. I'm busy fighting some more natives, which I won. Make hay while the sun shines.
Hey,
right.
Here we go.
More tax. Tax modifier
Rebels.
is insane. I need to see what my tax modifier is. My tax modifier right now is 82%, which is quite a lot. Hurrah! Where are your rebels at?
Zeus.
Let's have a look. Oh, I see them. How many are there? Ooh, 18k. It's a moderately decent sized rebel army. You need some morale.
Yep.
You need to wait till your morale is better.
Yep. Oh, I've just whacked. I've been had it close. Next time we're going in.
Yeah, they'll possibly convert that, and that's not a great thing. But losing your army and having them mooch around and convert lots of provinces will be worse. So
yeah.
So yeah, wait until you've got a good army. Right, Shetland has been converted. I've got +1 papal influence for it.
Hooray!
And now I have nobody I can convert.
In we go.
Yep. Smush the rebellion.
Yep. Consider them smushed.
Yeah, it looks like you're smushing them.
Yeah, it's definite smushage.
Yep, I'm seeing smushing happening. Yep, smushed. You have to sit there until you take your province back, but
yeah,
that's fine too.
That's the way. It's a much better way of dealing with rebels, really.
The smushing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't tend to do it again.
I've found the Ottawa nation as well, having arrived at Niagara.
Yeah, all done. Right, lovely. Right, I might have a go at Aragon if you're interested.
All right, if you're sure. Have you got any claims faked on them?
Not yet, no.
Oh well. Well, I mean that's a preparatory thing anyway. Get your spies going in and doing that.
Yeah. Hey, people are converted from being heretics.
Hurrah. Right, I'm going to move an army across then into Bordeaux, I suppose. Yep.
My ships are just sorting themselves out.
How's Cape Ray looking? 718. That's good. How far away am I from my next idea? So I'm not going to get another colonist for another 3 ideas. Which is, not bad. But I will get... The next idea is global settler increase, which is good. I want that. Yeah, I'm okay on tech right now, so... Although, I'm behind on Diplo, so maybe I should get that first. I'll see. When the thing pops up that says I can afford something, I'll think about it. So I think the thing when dealing with Aragon, probably, is because they're quite powerful, we can't expect to utterly crush them. So what we kind of need to do, hopefully, is get enough that you can take 1 or 2 provinces. And then go, okay, good, done, sorted, and call it there. And then you can come back again and do more later. Because what you can do is there are like 3 or 4 provinces that you should take, which will enable you to form Spain militarily thing, which doesn't actually give you any more provinces, but does give you a permanent claim on all of the rest of Iberia, other than Portugal.
I'll have to have a look at that. That'd be one of my missions.
It's a national decision.
Yeah.
Yes. So, obviously I can't show people it because it's not mine.
No, I'm fine with that, I guess.
But it's on mission. It's on the missions and decisions page. I don't want to use...
We're about to get some Sunni zealots turning up, actually. We might need to go and deal with those first.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Where are we?
I'm transporting troops around. I have maxed out on military power again.
Where are they?
But I'm so far ahead of time on military technology that I can't actually buy the next level. Which is probably good because it would probably lead to corruption. But what that means is I need to spend my military power on something, otherwise it's going to waste. So that means develop provinces. And spending more military power on developing provinces gives me more manpower, which gives me more maximum manpower. So,
Yep.
Sort them by cost. Cornwall, Glamorgan, Hampshire, Pale, and Somerset. Oh yeah, that'll do for a while. I could probably send my colonists somewhere else and allow Cape Ray to finish growing by itself. And I'll have another colony on the go. wonder if I want to do that. So I was lucky with Cape Ray because Cape Ray is one of the very few places which has 0 aggressiveness of the natives.
Suckers.
So I didn't actually need an army nearby in order to colonize it, but for everywhere else I do. So I'm going to have to move the Conquistador squad back, or get another army out there. I shall continue exploring for now. I could split the army and stick 2k of them in Cape Ray, and that would probably be enough, but... On the other hand, I've uncovered quite a lot of this area now. It will take me a long time to colonize even half of this. So I could just say that'll do for now. Sit the army back in their colonies again. And go back to exploring.
Entirely Catholicified everything now.
Alright, cool. And then I'll go back to exploring once I've colonized a few more places. Dunno. But I've kind of trudged around all of this area, and there's a lot of provinces
There we go. Here's the rebels.
Provinces to go after. I need to unload I've unloaded my troops in Bordeaux. I'll go and get the other half of the army. Do we need to reform or not? Yes, because it gives us more stuff. Oh no, Royal Marriage of Portugal's ended.
Yeah.
Let's have another one. Hooray!
Oh, Royal Marriage offer from Portugal. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, you've got Sunni zealots are all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just waiting to kill them. Just waiting for a bit more morale.
Alright, well... I'll drop off the other half of this army in Bordeaux here. Portugal has pretender rebels as well, but they're dealing with it. You need to deal with those Sunni zealots though, because if they get enough territory then...
Yeah.
No, badness. Although, I think for religious zealots they just convert your country. They don't actually split off any province, Ooh, hello! France is invading Provence!
Yeah?
Hang on, I need to pause the game here. Yes, formerly allies, now Provence significantly occupied by France.
Ooh, that's interesting.
That is
and
interesting.
you conveniently with all those troops.
And
at
I've
the
just
bottom.
dumped 26,000 men into southern France, yeah.
Well, at that point, I'd be thinking about allying with Provence.
It's an interesting one. You don't necessarily have to ally with Provence in order to invade France and beat them up.
But...
yes. They've made a claim to the throne. So what's happening there is they're invading Provence in order to force them into a personal union.
Ah, you don't want that.
And I'd rather not have that. But I don't think I can stop them. Because, I mean, I could invade and that would certainly irritate them quite a lot.
Well, you could invade in Provence and get attack and free Provence's sections.
Oh no, once they're occupied by somebody who's not in a war that you're in, you can't take them.
Ah, right.
I would have to be at war with France in order to change that, and I'd have to be at war with France and Provence, probably in the same war. I don't really know how that would work. But yeah, they've claimed those. I can't take those if I'm just at war with Provence, and I don't think I can take them if I'm just at war with France either. But, France is... What's happening here? It's actually... Oh, it's Mainz. They just happen to be beating up on Provence because Provence is allied with Mainz, I guess. But yeah, Lorraine wants to is trying to reconquer Metz from Mainz, and Mainz is getting beaten up by a bunch of other people. This is an opportunistic war.
Yeah.
But that means France is at war with other people, including... Oh, no, maybe not Austria. Who are they at war with? Mainz and Provence, just... Yeah, that's why they're winning. Because Mainz and Provence are not very big. But what would happen if I declared war on France? Bohemia wouldn't join in because they're 822 ducats in debt. So that's another problem. I mean, I could maybe, because France is the major power in this war against Provence and Mainz and whatever. So, and I could probably have them. I think I've got more men now than France does, but it's tricky. I don't know if it would even slow them down, because they're already in, I think, the last 2 provinces they need to take for 100% war score. Hang on, let's look at Mainz. That's the Mainz thing. Yeah, why is Provence even involved? Oh, because Provence guaranteed the independence of Mainz. So Mainz got attacked, Provence came to their defense. So it's just Mainz and Provence in that war, versus Lorraine, and France is involved as well for some reason, because they're allied to Lorraine. That's a tricky one, because I could, as I said, I could have a go. I could cheat and look at the ledger again. Let's cheat that. Armies, France. 45,000 in total, 53 force limit, 53,500 manpower. So I've got nearly twice the number of men they've got.
Sweet. And they're busy.
And they are busy in another war.
I would help, but I'm...
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If you're busy fighting Sunni rebels and having a bit of a rough time of it, you're probably going to win, but even so...
Oh yeah, it's just going to take me a year or so to recover. So
if Bohemia would join, that would be something. That would be a different matter, because they've got a whole bunch of troops too. I suppose I could just give them a lot of money, or I could make them a loan offer. Because giving them money is but a loan. They're not interested in borrowing money from me in any shape or form at all. Not even at 1% interest. So no, I don't think they would be. But if I gave them a gift, then that would make them in less debt and they might join in the war. But it would also be most of my cash if I cleared their debt for them.
And it's a risk as well if they get taken over.
Well, I mean, they're not going to get taken over. Bohemia.
Oh, sorry, Bohemia,
yeah. I'm not giving money to Provence. Screw them. But I could give Bohemia some cash, and that would make them like me more, and then maybe they'd join my war, and maybe they wouldn't. Nah. I think I need to let the thing tick on for a day, actually. Yeah, it's still... Oh yes, hang on, let me try this again. Declare war. They will most likely accept.
Excellent.
Because I've cleared most of their debts for them.
There we go.
Venice and Portugal will not join.
Lots of troops you can send down.
Yeah, I need to get my...
like 70,000?
Yeah, I've got 76, 78, something like that.
Well, 4,000 of those stooging around in America.
Yeah, I'm trying not to add them to the thing.
Yeah.
It's 78k on this side of the Atlantic. And 26k here. This 26k is in entirely the wrong place for the war goal, but it doesn't matter. Let's go for Picardy as the war goal. Invite Bohemia. Confirm. Hurrah! Oh, I need to boost mine.
Boost your manpower thing.
I can give you a call, Thomas, but you'll just say no, and I don't really need you to refuse.
Yeah.
Alright.
Not at the moment. You can always ask me later, but at the moment, ain't happening.
So this 26k, may as well go into Armagnac right now to take that fort, and then I'll start moving my troops across.
Yeah.
Across the...
Start sinking all their ships as well.
And Bohemia, of course, is in the north already, so...
Yeah, good.
So that's good. What's happening with my
Calais
troops
can be
here?
yours again.
Well, Calais is mine already.
Calais is yours,
yeah,
sorry.
I've got Calais.
Picardy would be a good one. That completely cuts them off from the English Channel.
I'm going to do a little bit more exploring over in America, and then I'm going to send my troops back so that they can help with the colonies.
How many thousand troops did France have?
They had 40 something. 48, I think it was. They're not all in France, I don't think, although I can't see a bunch of France anyway.
Bohemia helping, you'll have it. Have a lot.
Oh yeah, should have loads with Bohemia's help.
Yep.
And I've distracted them from Provence a bit. Look, they're moving away and invading my stuff now. Provence wants military access from me. I shall say yes. And here comes Bohemia into the north. Let's get this other army across.
Bloody hell. So well in this.
And the rain's coming in as well. Hesse is... I don't know what Hesse is doing. They're not on my side, but they're not the enemy either. They must be in the other war.
Oh, what's this thing here? Excuse me, man.
That's alright. I was just about to pause it myself, so... So you've got Lorraine there, and Mantua. So we've got their allies have a bunch of men as well. But I think we should be okay with Bohemia helping. Oh, I've lost an advisor. Production efficiency. Oops. Attach to transport and move to there. Oh, Bohemia is fighting Mantua. I've got another army sitting in the north of France now.
Oh no, not more.
And I shall move it in to Paris to help in that fight. Although that fight is over and Bohemia won, so that's pretty good. Right, because my war goal is Picardy, I'm going to take Picardy. Siege of Armagnac is over, and we won.
Hey.
And now, start taking stuff in that area. Alright, my war score is 7% now.
Already?
That's good.
Yeah. And across your lads are invading.
Yep, I'm bringing the other army down from Scotland to also move into the north. So, occupying that to go and invade that. Ooh, the Lorraine army's coming at me. I need a general. I haven't done it.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, I haven't done it though. Oh, the King of Bohemia is dead.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Bohemia is the new Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. No. I'm going to get another royal marriage with Bohemia. I'll attach my troops to this transport, drop them in Normandy. I'm going to hire a general.
Nearly got
John Cumberland.
4 more years, and I'll be able to finish off Morocco.
Right. Oh. They're trying to undo my good work in the south of France there. But Bohemia...
Oh yeah,
Bohemia
18,000.
Yeah, Bohemia's sieging... they've got 16k allies in Béarn as well.
Yeah.
Bohemia's sieging Paris though, which is very pleasing to me.
Yeah, 33,000. Nice.
Yeah. And my armies are now all across the channel.
France is getting the kicking it's been waiting for a long time.
Yes, and you'll notice that Provence is now very much unoccupied.
Yeah,
so
that's good.
Let's see. Because they're no longer at war with France. So,
France has gone, oh shit, war on two fronts.
I'm not sure if, well, I don't know if they won that one or not, but they might have decided just to peace out of it because this happened. But I'm heading into Anjou now. try and take that fort as well. War score 6%. Yeah, they've taken that back, but I'm not too surprised by that. Right, so I move this fleet to there. That blockades there, which puts my war score back up, and it also improves my chances of taking that fort.
There's a religion button somewhere, isn't there? Yeah, well, let's see which place.
Well, I can get another idea. Galera has occupied Bordeaux, though. That's a settler increase 1. I might try and get Diplotech instead. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I have provincial unrest in Bordeaux. So yeah, I mean they're taking some territories, but on the other hand, I'm taking territories as well. Paris is about to get sieged. Growth of the printing industry.
Ooh.
Yes, printing press has started.
So what level's that?
It's actually, no, I don't think it's that it's now started.
Idea.
I think it's just that there's now increasing technology cost penalties, but I'm not entirely sure. So let me just pause for a sec. What's happened to my war score? Suddenly it's gone negative. Oh, that's because I still don't have Picardy, I think. Where's my institutions thing? Oh no, the printing press is new. And it's in Metz, so it's in northern France and in London already, so it's a little slowly spread. That's fine. Took me long enough to embrace the last one. Siege of Narbonne is over. Yes. Now, I shall take Bordeaux back. Siege of Picardy is over. My war score shoots up.
What is it now?
It's 20% now. And Gelera just wants to separately peace out. Give me 900 ducats.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Laters, Gelera. You're out of the war. My war score dropped again, which presumably means that Bohemia had just occupied all of Gelera. But
yeah,
it's fine. It's fine. And Picardy is mine. Why can't I go in there? Oh, because of the French fort.
A couple of years now, finish off Morocco. I think it's going to be my mission.
I'm going to kill this Mantuan army if they don't move, but they're moving. No, they didn't move quickly enough. Forced them out. Oh. Yes, that was a stack wipe.
Nice. France is looking a bit screwed.
Yep. See, this is what I wanted all along.
You and Bohemia.
Well, okay, I need to pause this a sec because my war score is 40% now.
Yeah?
Yep. So let's see if I can take things. I want Anjou.
You've just taken Paris, haven't you?
Yeah, Paris is occupied.
Picardy you really want, don't you? Because that was going to stop them getting any access to English Channel.
I want Picardy because it's in my trade node.
Yeah.
And
that will completely balls them.
And it will remove them from my trade node, give me more trade power. But yeah. they won't even give me Anjou and Artois, so...
Keep killing them!
I want Picardy, which is the war goal. They won't even give me just that, so... So no, I have to keep killing them. That's fine, I can do that. I need to take this fort out. As we siege more forts. You better run. I'll kill you. Right. Let's just take a bunch of stuff over here. I've been neglecting the colonies. Can't do that. Well, I haven't been neglecting this area. I'll just get them to explore there. That's fine. How's things looking for you?
I'm just waiting for about another just over 2 years, and then I'm going to take out Morocco completely.
Okay. You're quite low on men, I notice.
Yeah, well, I've got no manpower at the moment.
I am capped out on military power again. I'm going to spend Diplo on improving my colonial range. I'm going to buy some more manpower somewhere because I'm still not quite at the point where I can buy the next level of militech. So there. Move on. Oh, I've lost a colonel. But I've won the Siege of Nevers, so... And Provence has diplomatically insulted me. Well, we've occupied Bergerac.
It's all looking very bad for France.
Yeah.
Oh, I've still got a stack of 20 there.
Yeah, they've still got some armies marching about doing stuff. And I think it looks like they're going to try and attack the
Mantua is coming as well. Are they on your side, or...?
No, Mantua is an ally of France.
Alright, yeah, they got 16,000 coming in there.
Yes. But looks like they're going to go after my 26k army, but I have another 26k army which is going to go into Anjou as well.
Yeah.
Which should help that not happen.
What's the supply level for that place?
They're going to take attrition. It's a supply note of 35.
Yeah, but you got the other 20 there, so...
But yeah, I need enough men to kill their armies with. What's happening? Bohemia's kind of pulled back and is beating up on enemy armies in their territory, but...
That's okay. They've really helped.
They've helped plenty, yeah. I'm not complaining about that.
Here we go.
Yep.
50,000.
Yeah, they moved all their armies in. I thought they probably would. And now they're running away, so...
Yep. 10,000 against 47.
The Mantuan army is running away, and now the French army is
split your lads up so you can run so you don't get attrition.
Yeah. I was hoping to catch that French army, but they legged it.
Comprehensively nuked. The French army just stops in the south. You can go after them.
Yep. This siege is over.
What's your war score now then?
62.
Nice.
Yep. Just to crush that army in Béarn.
I have a freeze advisor slot. Damn it.
I think Bohemia's finished killing people in their territory because their armies are coming back into France now. I'm not sure why some of this is marked as being occupied by Bohemia and some of it isn't. I'm not entirely sure how the occupation stuff works with allies. Because normally it marks them as being occupied by the war leader, and that should be me. But I don't know exactly how that works. And put Béarn as well. So I'll take them up to Cahors. I've got most of the forts now as well. So all I'm doing is tidying up the non-fort provinces, which are going to be relatively quick. 66%. And I think France's army is basically done for. Plus I've got so much occupation, they don't have very many provinces left to raise more troops in.
Yeah.
Auvergne and Cahors are mine. And they just raised 1k more men and I killed them. Because they raised them in a province I happened to be going into. That fort's going to fall soon. 66%. So, They have now. Their war enthusiasm has now dropped to low. The last time I looked, it was still high. I've just occupied 2 more provinces. I'm going to pause for a sec and see what I can get. They will now happily give me Picardy, which is fine. Will they give me Paris as well? They will.
Yeah, you should totally take
I
Paris.
should take Paris. That would be hilarious. Although I might
That's a
get
really nice rich province as
there,
well.
there
I
might
guess.
be a coalition of 5 nations form against me if I do that.
Yeah, what's that?
Just because of my aggressive expansion, which is a lot of nations. I mean, they're not enormously powerful, but yeah, no coalition if I just take Picardy. If I take Artois as well, still nothing. If I take Paris, Paris is worth a lot, and there will be potential repercussions. Very expensive to make Paris a core as well, oddly enough.
Yeah.
It would be funny, but I don't know if it's worth the risk. I could just take everything I've got a claim on, which includes Anjou as well. Yeah. So if I take Anjou, then the coalition is only 2 nations, which means it won't be a coalition because it requires 4.
Yeah.
And I could force them to give stuff to Bohemia as well.
Do you want to do that, or do you?
Well, I'm an ally with Bohemia, so you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see what else I can. I'm forcing them to give up all claims in Britain and Castile. I don't think I have the war score for that. I can force them to give me all of their money. Yes, like that. Well, war reparations, yeah, they'll do that too. What if return Anjou? No, I don't want to return Anjou Provence because I want Anjou. So revoke cores. I can get them to revoke the core in Normandy. Yes. That gives me some prestige as well. So what I've got so far, and I may be about to. Yeah, I don't think I can get too much more from them. They will give me Picardy, Artois, and Anjou. They will renounce their claim on Normandy. They will give me 10% of their income for war reparations for 10 years. They will give me 357 ducats.
That's pretty nice.
That's not a bad deal.
No.
If I can, I don't know if I can force them to give.
Was it Picardy, yes. Anjou, and what was the other one?
Anjou and Artois, which is in the
nice.
north.
Yeah.
I can also force them to give up their core on the boat as well. So so they won't want that from you anymore either.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, and that's about all I can get out of it. But
pretty good though.
That's good though. I mean, we've beaten them up, taken 3 provinces from them, forced them to give me a bunch of money, and finally, I've had a war with France, which I won. So I can be satisfied with that. Hurrah! Oh, they gave Artois to Bohemia because Bohemia had occupied it. Nah, I wasn't paying attention. Never mind.
You need caravels for protecting trade, don't you?
Yes, the second one, the light ships. Yeah, so Artois actually belongs to Bohemia now, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I took it from France, which is the main thing that I wanted to do, so I'll get my troops out. I should probably park them in Picardy instead of... where are they going? Yep, they're going to Anjou. Right, good. Marvellous. Need to make some calls now. War! Hurrah! Be up on France some more. But yes. See now. Oh yes. Now France is even weaker.
Excellent. So you can do it again in a bit.
So a bit later on, we can have another go.
Yeah.
Right. I wonder if it's claims. I wonder if that's what does it. You know, because Bohemia will have been faking claims in France as well. So I wonder if the ones that turned their colour were ones that they'd faked claims on. Because I don't think I did Artois. So that's possibly what that was. In any case, it's done now. I gave Artois to Bohemia. They'll probably be happy about that.
Yeah.
And France has revoked their claim on the boat. So.
All good.
So I think the only person with a core in the boat now is you. Yep. And similarly for Normandy. Oh, Normandy still has a claim on Normandy, obviously. But other than that, cool. All right. I'm sorry. I just paused it too much. Right. Oh no, I did have a claim on Ottawa, I just think Bohemia did too. Because I've just gained a conquest CB on Bohemia.
Yeah.
Right, my armies move into my stuff. And, yeah, I've still got 44,000 manpower left. That's good. Do you need any help in the south there?
I'm okay at the moment.
Now that my lust for defeating France has finally been sated.
I'm just waiting until April 1553 at the moment.
Right.
I've got 0 manpower.
Oh, right, yeah. So you need to wait for that.
Cape I've got 20%, I've got 20% drafting penalty at the moment as well, which isn't good.
No, that's not good. Cape Ray will be done in another couple of months.
Good stuff.
I shall send my troops back up there so I can get ready to found another colony.
Well, I'm making much more money than I used to, even though I'm maintaining my armies, because in a moment I'm getting some rebels.
Yeah.
Like squish.
Well, I mean, you've got the separatism and everything will be dropping off in those provinces you've claimed, so
yeah,
you'll be getting more and more cash from them because of that. Because separatism is I don't actually no, it'll be the autonomy that will be dropping off in them, but separatism won't be helping it. I mean, Dakar is down to 20% autonomy now. So everything is falling away, and even your North African stuff, the oldest ones you had are down to just above 0, some of them.
Yeah.
So
still looking good.
It takes time for it to fall away, but when it does, cash.
Ooh, Granada's now the seat of a new cardinal, loyal to me.
Oh, lucky you. I lost a cardinal a short time ago. I wonder if that's the same person. Right, I don't want to spend this money on military tech because I'm so far ahead of time, I'll probably get corruption out of it.
Is that what happens?
When you're very far ahead on military tech, it's unbalanced research, and it causes corruption.
What's your military tech now then?
I just closed it. My military tech now is 12.
Right.
And I have the option of buying Tech 13. Cape Ray has become self-sustaining.
Hey.
Hurrah. Turn Cape Ray into a city. That was my mission, so I've done that. Discover the Caribbean is my next mission, which is have a province in the Caribbean's region. I could probably do that now. I could probably do that now, because I've got Cape Ray, so I just need to go south from there with my boats. Yeah, why not? Colonialness maybe not be. It might not work brilliantly for like speed of growing colonies, but we'll see. So I'm going to explore down there. I'm going to start a new colony anyway for somewhere nearby that's good, for the adjacency bonus. So Placentia, as this seems to be called, is right next to Cape Ray. So I'll start a colony there. And I will move my troops into it in case there's an uprising. Cool. See, this France bit looks much better now.
Smaller.
So now British France is clearly visible along the top.
Yep. Newfoundland, apparently.
Yes, salt and fish and stuff happening in Newfoundland. Colonial enthusiasm! Hurrah! I have to pause again. Oh, I've completed Discover the Caribbean. How did that happen? I don't have a province in the Caribbean, which is what was supposed to happen there.
Strange.
I mean, I don't mind, but it's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, or maybe that's because I have just found Bermuda, which is, I guess, technically a Caribbean thing, but I don't have a province there. That's weird. I don't know. Oh, I should absolutely be colonizing Bermuda. There will be no aggressiveness at all there. I'll do it in a sec. I needed to hire a new advisor. My military one died. I'll take the one that gives my armies more morale. I have a new mission available. I don't want to do either of those. Yeah, I could make Newfoundland a state, but I'm not going to do that because it'll have a cost and it'll turn into a colonial nation anyway. How's my navy looking? Ah, they're fine. Support the clergy. Support philosopher. Either way, I lose a stability. That sucks.
That does suck.
I'll take the one that gives me the cheaper technology cost then. Man, what the hell is that about?
It's nearly time to invade Morocco.
It is. Now it's nearly time for me to send this fleet home. But I found Bermuda and got some stuff out of it, so yeah. The colonists will arrive in Placentia shortly, and then that'll start as well. But I'm wondering if, with my newfound colonial enthusiasm, I shouldn't then, once the colony starts, move the colonists to somewhere else. Yeah, the ships are getting attrition. Oh, don't die, boats. They will take 15% damage at the end of this month. Oh, no, they got close enough to the shore to not take any. Phew. And then fought some pirates. So, yeah. Kill the pirate fleet. Kill them.
About 4 more months, and it's finish off Morocco time.
Right, so now...
April is where it's going down.
Yeah, and now, so there was a pirate ship there.
Yeah.
So that's a new thing. My diplomatic insult CB is expiring, but I think I'm fine with that. And I'm full up on military power again. For heaven's sake. It'll give me better cannons. And better artillery shock and fire. So I could just take it. I'll take it. It's probably going to put my corruption up. No, it doesn't actually. Okay, so I'm in Miltech 13 now. Hurrah.
Nice.
Now I must upgrade my culverins to large cast iron cannons. Yes. Okay, that's good. Alright. Are you about ready to do your Morocco thing?
Yep. When it gets to... The truce expires in April.
Alright, so another few months.
Yep. I've got a diplomat just waiting. He's drumming his fingers.
How's my unrest looking?
Get the war papers ready.
I've got some Provençal separatists in Anjou, but I have an army sitting there, so I could probably put my army maintenance down again. To there, also make things a bit cheaper. And
anyway, now.
Yep, Placentia is growing now. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not like because settler. Because once you get a few bonuses going, colonies will grow even if there's not a colonist there working to grow them.
Alright,
So-
I've got a colonist at the moment, so I'm going to take two at in a moment.
Yeah, you should shove a colonist down there.
Yeah. How do you do that then? I've got a...
If you've got a colonist, you just click on the province, and there will be a send button that you can send your colonist there. But you
Off he goes.
you are going to want an army in that area as well because the natives are quite
Oh,
aggressive.
conveniently, I've got an army of 12,000.
That is very handy, yes. So yeah, so I could send.
In we go!
So I could cancel the colonist in what is this Placentia place, right? And that will reduce the new settlers spread a bit, but it will let me start another colony somewhere else, which will still wind up potentially being quicker. Oh look, Castile declared war upon their new enemy, Morocco. Yes, totally different Morocco this time.
Yep.
From the last 3 times. Well, this shouldn't take long.
No.
And then, well, probably a good place to end.
Oh look, I won.
You beat them.
Only 7% war score at the moment though.
No, you need to.
Yeah, I need to take it. Won't take
occupy
long.
it. Yep. Ah,
And they horribly
dead.
die. 15% war score for that. That's good. Thank you.
Lost their army. Ooh, I've got 101 papacy power.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I need to get my church tax back, so I'm going to do that. More cash. Wow, I've got 2,500
Wow.
ducats now.
I've only got 4 bank loans left.
Hurrah! That's hardly any bank loans.
Well, considering for the last 20 years I've had several pages worth and I've been slowly paying them
Lord,
back.
I did not know that. But so you're on like, well, if you've had that many bank loans, you've been paying loads in interest as well. Must have been crippling.
I've had native uprising. Where's that?
A native
Hang on.
uprising.
What's going on there? Oh, it's just in.
Oh, in your colony. So your army just moved in there and smushed them. In that case.
Yeah. I think it just immediately killed them.
Yes, they wouldn't have been a very large amount of them. Certainly, there wouldn't have been anything like 12,000 of them. So you'll be fine.
Yep.
I'm going to have to stay on stability 1 for a while. This is very annoying. I like having high stability. Over here, oh, that's right. So this colony is doing its thing. See, I'm up to 230 settlers in this colony already now. So once you get one, and you get a few missions succeeded related to colonization, then your settler increase goes up massively, and you can really start spreading out. So I'm tempted to send the colonists to Bermuda because there's a 0% chance of an uprising there, because there aren't any natives. Bermuda's kind of crap, but gateway to the Caribbean and all that. Where's my boats?
I have all of Morocco.
Hurrah!
And they pay me 438 ducats for the glory of my victory.
Nice.
And I complete my mission.
Castilian Maghreb, look at that.
Yeah.
I don't know why the word Tunis is over the top of Jareed here. That's a bit weird. But nice. Alright, well...
I can become Defender of the Faith. What does that mean?
It means you have enough money to become Defender of the Faith. It costs you like 500...
ducats.
It means you've got 500 ducats, and it also means you have more prestige than the current Defender of the Faith has.
Uh-huh.
And if you ever drop in prestige below, then someone else can buy it and take it from you. But it gives more missionary strength if you care about
that. Papal influence, more increases technology cost, increases prestige.
Yeah, that's the thing that I don't like about it, is the increased
technology screw
costs. But I can't claim Defender of the Faith because my ruler is female. Because sexism.
Where is Cayenne? I'm meant to be colonising it.
Cayenne.
Yeah.
You can kind of hit F, get the find thing up, and you can type it in. It's on north of Brazil.
Right. It's one of my missions.
It's where cayenne peppers come from.
Nummy num num.
I can see quite a lot more of South America now.
That'll do.
Portugal seems to be the only European power in the area still.
So things are going well.
Anyway,
reduced my monthly cost.
Yep, you've crushed Morocco.
Yep.
In your iron fist. I have. I've successfully beaten up on France. Hurrah! Hurrah for successfully beating up on France.
And I can pay off a bunch of loans. I've only got 2 loans left now.
Oh, nice.
Hooray!
Well, once you've cleared all your loans, then you should be in more of a position to keep your army more or less at your force limit.
Yeah, and get more loans.
Well, you don't need to get more loans necessarily, but you can. If you have your army at your force limit, then you don't need to. Then you don't blow your force limit at the start of any war just by getting your army up to strength.
Yeah. And
of course, your force limit will have gone up, and your manpower will have gone up by owning all of this extra territory. So.
Yep,
that's
my
nice
force
too.
limit's now 56, which is not too bad.
Cool. What's mine at now? Mine's 86.
Yeah.
But part of that is from my idea for giving me lots of men. So.
Yeah, but it's looking pretty good as far as territory is concerned for me.
You can go after Tunis.
I think I will next.
Going after Aragon's definitely a possibility now.
Yeah, I think Aragon's probably next on the list actually.
I'm
going to need to get. It's going to take a few years because I'm going to need to get my men back. I've got no manpower.
Yes, you'll need to wait a bit. But
I'm currently repressing natives in
yes,
in Tuat as well.
And you're going to want to look at your national decision for forming Spain militarily to see which provinces you need to take from Aragon in order to do that.
Yeah,
and then
Barcelona is one of them.
Fake claims on those. You've got Barcelona, Valencia. I'm not sure what the other one is. I think there's 3. But yeah.
The territory: Barcelona, Zaragoza, and Valencia.
Oh yeah.
Only 3 I need. I've got the others.
Yeah, Barcelona's out.
I also need admin tech 10 though.
Yes, that'll come though. I mean, you can't be too far away from that.
Well, I've spent a little bit on coring now, but I've still got to get 9, but I'm getting 12 a month now, and I'm on -20%.
Good.
So.
Right. So so
good.
You'll need to take your way through to Barcelona, which means taking Zaragoza and then Tarragona as well, and then Barcelona. So
I can just kill them anyway.
So effectively, you need 4 provinces in order to get that claim.
Yeah.
Which just basically just gives you a claim on all of the other provinces they have on the Iberian Peninsula.
Yeah.
Which is still good, free claim on stuff. Hey, beat them up, take their stuff, all good.
Good stuff.
And I'm gonna maybe split my focus between colonising and thinking about trying to take more stuff off France. Because France lost.
Yes, for the first time.
And they actually because Gelre, I don't know how to pronounce that. Because Gelre pieced out of the war separately, they're no longer allied to France either. So France actually now is currently on 2 allies, and we beat them last time. So, 1564. That's the next time I can think about going to war with France. I just fake some claims. Make more claims in France.
Where's my religionatron? Yeah, there's only 1 place left.
Right, anyway.
Coring it.
More blather.
Anyway.
So that's it for this week. Successful
going quite well.
Wars on both sides.
Mine a bit smaller than yours.
Yeah, you took a bunch of stuff last time though, so.
Yeah.
And
Morocco is toast.
I gave Bohemia a bunch of money so they'd join the war with me. And that worked out really well. So very satisfied with how that turned out. Of course, if and when I do utterly destroy France, Bohemia will probably be my next enemy. So I can't make them too strong.
Yeah.
But, should be getting some money coming in from my colonies by then. And that'll be good too. So, that's it for this time. And so join us again next time for more of that, probably.
More war, probably.
More wars. Robin will invade Tunis, no doubt. If not next week, then soon.
Yep.
I'm going to do some more colonising. That'll be good. It'll all be good. So, until then, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Toodaloo.
Bye.